Hi, it's Chris from Stamp Blessings, and I'm so glad you're joining me for my fourth and final video on all about stenciling. This week I've been having a series starting with Stenciling 101, running through 1-layer stencils, 2-layer stencils, and now today is multi-layer stencils. Now, watching my videos back, I saw that I was talking really slow and I wanted to be clear and concise, but I didn't want to put you to sleep. So tonight I'm going to try and pick up the pace. So today we're going to be working with Close to My Heart's latest Rewards Your Way stencil, and it has 3 parts to it, and this card is beautiful. Not only does it have 3 parts, but it's a slim line, so it's really unique. But the best part is it can be a slim line or an A2. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the things when you're stenciling with 3 layers is, what colors do you pick? That might be the hardest part. You can go to the Close to My Heart catalogs and get some great color ideas. These combos are with our paper packs, but I love them for color coordinating. You can also use our Love of Colors book. This is available for sale, and then we have an updated version too. Love of Color Volume 2, and I love it because I can pick a color that I have and then turn to that page and automatically say, okay, these are the colors that will coordinate and really look nice together. So I do often struggle with colors, so if I'm not already casing somebody else, I do refer to these 2 places for ideas. Now, in yesterday's video, it was a 2-step video, 2-step stencil, and I really struggled to get my stencils in the right direction. So I came up with a new idea. The first time I tried it, I tried to write with a Sharpie in the corner, like number 1 and number 2, but then it just kind of smeared off. So what I did today is I got a little nail polish and went ahead and dabbed it in the upper left corner of each stencil. So now I know what direction it should be facing really fast and easy. Phew, I'm glad I figured that out. But that, I hope, is a tip that will really help you. All right. One other tip I have is I was recommending using a craft mat, and I still recommend a craft mat. But if you are using a 3-level or a 3-layer stencil, I would say come and use one of these grid pads. And I'm going to go ahead and just run a little piece of tape on the back of my cardstock. And for this card, even though I demonstrated a slimline card, I'm going to show it to you now on an A2, just to show you how versatile that stencil is. And I'm going to line it up right here on my grid so that now when I start layering my layers, I know exactly where to go. I'm going to start with level 1, and I'm going to go ahead and just keep it here. To make it super fast and easy, I'll go ahead and mark the corner so that I know where to stick my stencil each time. That's going to be my reference point. Actually, now I see that I'm a little bit off for there. I want to have it right in the middle. Might have to chop this card down just a little bit, but here we go. We're going to mark it here. We can still make this work with an A2 card just by giving it a couple of layers. And I've talked your ear off about our Close to My Heart washi tape, so I'm going to go ahead and get that started. Put a little tape down, masking tape it is called, and let's go. I'm trying to keep this fast and furious. For my first layer, I'm going to use some sage ink, and I'm using our new stencil brushes for that. Just going to get some on, and I'm going to get off to the side to make sure it's not too thick. And I like our brushes because you can just kind of dab it into the corners and add a little dimension to it. This is a Rewards Your Way stencil. That means you can only purchase it if you're a hostess or a Close to My Heart consultant, I personally share all of my rewards with my customers. So when you order from me online, I automatically enter you to win the Hostess Rewards. I call it my Mystery Hostess Drawing, and each month I'm able, knock on wood, gratefully, thankfully, able to pick at least 1 to 2 winners. And so that would be a great chance for you to pick up this stencil. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to show you more. So that's the sage, and I want to add a little bit more extra color, and I'll come in with the rosemary, which is a little bit of a greenish blue, and we'll just give it a little extra interest, right? So just kind of dabbing it in, not taking a lot of time, not overthinking it. No matter what, it comes out really pretty. So all right, so that was stencil layer number 1. I have 2 more to go, and I'm racing through this, but I'm so glad that I do now have these little nail polish notes to keep me on track. Our next layer is here, and we'll just go ahead and make sure that we're now laying it on the right marker. Okay, and here we go. For the next color, I'm going to be using peach, and it's such a pretty color. I really like it. Again, always make sure that you're grabbing the right brush. That helps keep your project looking good. All right, I'm just going to come in with some peach. This is just the second layer, and it's going to look fine the way it is, but this 3-step layer really adds a little extra wow. And so I created a more like Christmassy color here, but now I'm going a little bit lighter back into summer spring mode. You could even do fall colors. It's such a pretty stencil. These flowers are gorgeous. Just want to make sure that you get everything, and by swirling it around, you add ink at different kind of variations. Look at how fast that layer went. Done and done. And now I'm in for the last layer. Again, this nail polish is coming in handy. And I'm going to just lay it back to make sure that it's on line here. Making those 2 extra marks didn't really help, but it's coming along really well. And for my last level of color, I'm going to add the sorbet. It's just a little bit darker, and I think it should be a nice addition to the peach. I'm just coming in. Lots of pretty little dots in the background. Lovely. I'm really happy with how fast this is coming together. You can see I've showed you over the 3 days now that today how fast stenciling can be. If you're new to stenciling, you might think, oh my goodness, this is too much time involved in it. But that came together so fast. And I really don't have to clean my stencils until I change my colors. Now, that little piece of tape on the back really held it nicely. And now I can just put this aside. That was used from before, but it still had some life in it. Here's my small paper trimmer from Close to My Heart. Now I can just come in and just trim off that little bit of extra edge. Line it up. Take off a little bit on the top too, so that it's even. Put that aside, and let's see how my mat looks. I prepped kind of a card, and I hope that will work. And look at how pretty that's gonna be. Really, really pretty. And then I've already stamped a sentiment. It's from the Close to My Heart Dragonfly Wishes. This is one more stamp, thin cut, and stencil set that came with the card Creativity that ends October 31st. So if you have not checked it out yet, I hope you run over to my website at www.chrisfranco.closetomyheart.com, because there are 3 stamps that I've kind of featured now, one each day, that are just fabulous. And these dragonflies also came with a stencil that just make it so easy to just put on some color. They are gorgeous. And I do like the sentiments on this set. Really, really pretty. So I did already pre-plan the sentiment, and now I just have to decide what color is going to be best with it. That really keeps it nice and soft. Or I could come in with the sorbet and have a little bit of a stronger pop, and I think I am going to do that. So let's keep going on this card. I am feeling like I am going a lot quicker than normal, so I hope that you're able to watch this whole video and not turn it off, because at the end of the video I have a special offer if you're interested, and so I hope you'll stay tuned. All right, so this here was just kind of a banner fan finish. I'm gonna put it there. I'll go ahead and just snip here. Grab my close to my heart scissors that are awesome. And I'm gonna just go ahead, and these were all hand snipped before anyway, so they're easy to do. Then I'll bring this paper cutter in real quick to finish off the edge, and then our card is done. That was a 3-layer stencil, and I've created this card probably in less than 10 minutes. So pretty awesome. And that was without even like doing a trial run. So I really love that. So look how pretty that is. Now I just have to decide where to put that, and I think I'd like it right there. Use some glue. I could just as well use tape, my big tape runner, but I'm gonna just put some glue on there. And I hope you love this card as much as I do, because that is so pretty. It's great. Well, before I leave you, I wanted to tell you one more time about my special offer. This week I've shared stenciling tips. And so now I think that you could consider yourself a stenciling expert. But Close to My Heart has this special offer in their latest catalog. And it is an embossing folder with 2 stencils. So it's a 2-step stencil. And look, I've marked it with my nail polish. I've learned my lesson, so now I can line it up instantly. But I'd like to teach you a little bit more about great ways to make Christmas cards that are economical, fast, and really wow. So if you purchase this embossing folder with the 2 stencils, it's just $9.95 on our Close to My Heart website. But I will invite you for a special Zoom meeting with me to learn how to make 5 different cards using this. And we'll be meeting either on November 5th, which is a Saturday, around 1 p.m. Eastern Time, or on November 8th, the Tuesday, at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll also include a project sheet for 5 different great Christmas cards. So all you have to do is purchase this set for $9.95. And let's say in order to get it, you need to order it. Today is Sunday. Let's say you have to order by Wednesday, and then the offer will be closed. So you have until now and Wednesday to purchase this and learn how to make 5 great cards different than this. Believe me, it's well worth it. Thanks for tuning in on my multi-layer stencils. This is a great set. If you're interested in hosting your own Close to My Heart workshop, let me know. I'd love to help you earn this set, this stencil set, for free. All right, have a great day.